Hey guys, a little bit of a different video today. So the last camping trip had some problems with the GoPro. I have this cheap GoPro mount that came in a kit with a bunch of cheap GoPro mounts from Amazon. And this was the mount. It sticks to the windshield, but this part right here is sticky. So it lost its stickiness. Wouldn't really stick onto the windshield anymore. So I had to find a way to fix that. So I have a Bulletpoint mounting system for my phone, which is great, love it. Not sponsored, if you guys are listening. So decided to order another mount, and we're going to take a look at it right now. Alright, so here's the box. This right here is the actual GoPro mount. It's a 20mm ball mount, so we'll take a look and see what we got inside here. Screwdriver, screws. This little guy is to tighten the mount. The actual mount itself. The instructions. And great to always get a sticker when you order something. So take a look at this stuff real quick. It's a passenger side mount. I have the driver's side mount for my phone. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. So this is going to go up on the dash, and obviously this will go on here. So I got the 2 mount so I can add something else here in the future. I'm thinking I'm going to add a 1/4 mount so I can put my camera on it and film that way as well. So, oh, almost forgot, it comes with a bottle opener too, bullet shaped. So let's go to the Jeep and let's start getting this installed. Alright, so here we are on the passenger side. Here's the bulletproof phone mount that I got. Attaches up here with 3M adhesive and then screws in. It's got the MagSafe mount on it. It's not powered, but works great. Holds on really well. So this new mount is gonna live right up there. We gotta pull this guy out and do a little bit of trimming on it. It's no big deal, we'll take care of that. And just to show you what I was working with, here's the old cheapo GoPro mount. Stick it up and it falls down. Try it again, stick it up, falls down. So that's gonna be where the mount rests at once we get it put in. Like I said, we need to go trim this guy, so we'll take a measurement real quick. This is the only Milwaukee tool that I can afford. Alright, and we'll go inside and get that cut off. This doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just going to play it up a little bit. Alright, that should be good. Let's take it back out and see how we did. That looks like that'll work to me. So one thing we are going to do is clean that little spot off with some rubbing alcohol. Just make sure we can get a good adhesion on that 3M tape. And we'll let that dry. Alright, so one thing I forgot about, we got to pull that little guy out of there because we're going to reuse that screw. So let's go grab a screwdriver. Wait a minute. It came with one. So we'll pull this guy out and just set it right there. And let's see if we can get this done. Alright, so I know I like to be real with you guys, and this is one of those real moments. I don't know what I'm doing. It's so hard to set these cameras up to get the right angle, but that's what's going on right now. Just figured I'd show you what it's really like doing this stuff. Alright, we're gonna pop this adhesive off. All that alcohol is dried. So, let's see what we can do. The one thing I learned from the other one, it's kind of a pain to get this screw lined up because it goes in at an awkward angle, but I think we got it. There we go, and we'll just press down, make sure, get a good adhesion. Toss our little pad back in there. A good fit, nice and tight. Now we'll test her out. For the GoPros, I like to be able to get to the battery. Actually, I have a pass-through door coming so I can charge it and not have to keep pulling it. I can keep it plugged in. So to make sure that happens, try to set it up this way so the door is able to open without having to pull it off the mount. So I just want to make sure I got that right. I'm not going to tighten it up all the way yet. Just want to make sure that adhesive has time to really stick in there and do its job. But we'll get it mocked up and make sure we got room. So we have to bring it back a little bit. And that looks like it's going to work, so I'm going to pull this guy back off. Try to keep it in close to the same spot. And grab our little tightening tool here. I have two of these since I got one with the other mount, so I'll probably just keep this one in the Jeep. It'll make it easier. But you just toss it on there this way, and it just makes it easier to tighten it down. And get our screw back in. This bulletproof mount, Bulletpoint mount, is very sturdy. Arms are metal. Definitely is not going anywhere. Unlike this cheap plastic mount that I had. For what it was, it worked. Got me through a couple of days of videos. But just moving forward, trying to make things look better, safer. I think this is the right move. And like I said, I'm not sponsored, but it's a good quality product. Just wanted to get it out there in case any of you guys were wondering, hey, how can I mount a GoPro? This is a good option right here. And in the future, I'll grab another mount for this. Like I said, probably a 1/4 for the camera. Have to see. I'll have to probably get an arm, kind of like this one for the phone, and bring it out. One other thing I do want to do is I want to grab like an iPad mini or something and mount it up here as well. That way I can run maps or Gaia or Onyx, whatever I end up using, on a nice big screen, so I'm not constantly just trying to look at my phone. Actually, let me show you this real quick. So Onyx does work. Wow, sorry, that was close. Onyx does work on CarPlay now, which is great. However, the interface isn't the best, so we'll take a look at that. So, I mean, I can zoom in, or I can move the map, but I can't zoom in unless I go over here, and then zoom, zoom. And of course on the phone, works a lot better. It's just looking at this little phone and trying to make sure it's in the right spot. It's kind of a pain. So I think the iPad mount's going to be the way to go. Don't know when that's going to happen, but it's a plan. I just wanted to be prepared for it in the future, which is why I did the dual ball mount. But I think that's about it. Sorry, changing my Apple CarPlay back to Google Maps instead of Onyx is the shortcut. Yeah, like I said, that was about it. A little bit of different video this week. I'm gonna try to get a video every week or week and a half. A lot of it depends on travel plans. Have a trip planned for next week. I still have the video to edit from Virginia. I'll have this video to do. I have one more video in mind, which is a gear review. I'll probably shoot that next week and try to get that out. Like I said, I really appreciate you guys even considering watching this. It means a lot. I've gotten feedback from a couple of friends, which is great, but also starting to get feedback from strangers, which is awesome. So it shows that somebody's watching it and actually cares enough to let me know what was good and what was bad and what I can do better. So great job. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Gonna go clean all this mess up and might shoot another video. We'll see. But either way, try to do a video every week, week and a half. It's not always gonna be camping trips. That gets expensive. But gear reviews, installs, whatever I can come up with. Let me know what you guys want to see and we'll see if we can make it work. Thanks.